You see, our tendency in the West is to be a little bit hair splitting. I learned this at Hebrew University many, many years ago. You need to think broadly and in wide terms. You need to grasp a totality. Peter said quite clearly that Joel prophesied that event of Pentecost. Now, that doesn't mean that the whole of the prophecy was fulfilled in every respect, because we know that the miraculous is ongoing in the New Testament times, and there'll be huge cosmic signs and wonders prior to the second coming. All of that is true, but it's certainly true that Joel prophesied the Spirit at the end of the days, in the last days, and we saw the beginning of that extraordinary spiritual event in Acts chapter 2. They were speaking unknown languages without having learned them. And people said, this is amazing. We're hearing these people speak in our various native tongues, and they never learned them. That is absolute miracle. So the Old Testament said constantly that the Spirit was eventually going to prevail in Israel. It began to be prevailing there at the day of Pentecost. And as long as the apostles were alive and they had the signs and wonders which accredit an apostle, we saw more of that. We saw Peter raising the dead in Acts. We saw extraordinary miracles. So yes, the Spirit was highly active, not only at Pentecost, but during the apostolic time. When the apostles died, I think we had a slight change of activity, because you don't have and cannot have the accrediting signs of an apostle unless you're an apostle. And to be an apostle, they made it clear you had to have seen Jesus alive, risen from the dead. We haven't done that. So things change a little bit beyond the New Testament period.
Right, but obviously not the day of the Lord, because
No,
the kingdom hasn't come. So
no, not the day
in
of the
part,
Lord, but a
I
sign of
guess
it, yes.